Alright, so what we have is a few stills of the different businesses. Just going to take a little ride out. That was the gymnasium, but unfortunately we can't see too much into it. Over there you can see a baseball field a little bit, had the football. Obviously you could rebuild this whole area into anything you wanted. But yeah, this might work out really well in a couple of different situations. Just took some inside shots of the building. You know, it's been left, it's been sad, it's been rained on, snowed on, every other thing, but you know, if you look at the brick, that's one thing to tell. You don't see a lot of rust stains or you see a lot of standing water, busted windows here and there. I mean, what would you expect with a building 40 years old that hadn't been used? So, maybe of interest, guys. Over there, that is that's the GTE, Sprint, Verizon. A few other people share that thing. Now, taking the cell towers, I'll show you one I was trying to get use for the white space project, and you see that as we kind of come back up the hill, and we'll come back out here on KV Road. You can hear the brakes squealing. Hope they don't let out. I'll end up a nice pancake in the middle of KV Road. How lovely! Swing a banger and on through, and this is the back to the area. But who knows, there might be a tie-in here with that and that rodeo-ish little stockade. And that stockade used to be pretty busy from what I've heard people talk about. And this will take us back to Victoria here. I'll notice the biggest project that they do in the south side, they pour money into all the time, is fixing up the roads. There are a lot of them that never get touched, and there's some that get hit every other year. I wonder where that money goes. Now that is something very rare here. That's an apartment complex, and it's one of only two. It's actually about 5 buildings there, and then there's one that's up there. You'll see there by the park. And then as we keep going down the line here, there are actually a lot more separate buildings in that complex than I thought there were, and that lends, I think, to multiple operations or multiple departments, whatever you've got on your mind there. Now, as we come up here on the left-hand side, you'll see a petrol station, and actually coming out of the trees there's an antenna that's sticking up that could be utilized right there. You can see the tower coming up on the left hand side. I'll show you detailed information on that. That's operated by Insight, but it's an abandoned microwave station, nothing going on up there. And of course, there's the stockade. So, push on up here, and you might wonder where the old school went. Well, I mean, that was the old school, but the new one. So, we'll push on up here a little more. I'll show you. Parker's a big guy out of South Hill. About 10 offices in 6 counties. Getting a view of that tower. And that's got LOS between here and Blackstone, and between here and Crew, Burkeville. So that's a strong play. You could do white space, microwave. Backhaul is very close to here too. So you got fiber running underneath us. Now we come, after what they did, they took that conglomerate and they made middle school and high school. We'll look at the high school. Central High School, home of your Lunenburg Chargers, who aren't a bad team. But here's the deal. This school is in walking distance to a lot of people. Nottoway, Blackstone, they have to go to one main campus that is not in walking distance of very many. Well, because of that, you've got a lot more involvement. You've got a lot more potential for more involvement in things to happen. Fully accredited. School is a small school, but it definitely it does well. Sports teams do well. They do well till they get to the teams in the cities or out in Roanoke area, and that's usually a pretty quick game. But both grandkids went there. There's a new building right down there, home of Charger Pride. And Brad, you're home away from home. Iron. 50 years of Charger football. So the school's not new, but for this area, it's pretty new. Now this actually goes down to the middle school. So what you've got is a multi-campus where people can quickly drive. Some ride their bike, some real close can walk. Come cut through the woods back there. But it's a pretty big deal. Nottoway, again, county. It has the campus, everything on one part. You don't have that advantage. Now I'm not going to go there after, I think about maybe 10 years after. You can see it down there. We're kind of running low on the bats. But yeah, fall nights, this place is teeming and creaming with people here. Oh, here's a nice trail. I wonder where it goes. Oh, whoops. Somebody's house probably. So we kind of turn around. And that's where they hope to light the scoreboards up during the fall. I'll send you the website for Lunenburg. They've got a good website. They've got a lot of credit going their way. Teams are good. What I can maybe do is just going to be incredible for the area. Another shot of the tower, communications, Dollar General, and they're working over on the new locker room, showers, teams. Made a big difference, especially with this 20-degree games. They had a nice place to go warm up. All right. See ya.